everyone, it was Mardiman641 here. Welcome to pretty much the last task recording of, well, not really the last task recording, the last, me reviewing task videos, video that I'm ever gonna make. This one is dedicating the free special Sonic Adventure games, that we're gonna be doing today. Also, I apologize if I start to act a little bit silly today. Today is Thanksgiving, and I took a day off of streaming, so you know what? I'm drinking alcohol today. So if I start acting a little bit tipsy, act a little bit weird, I apologize. It is the alcohol's fault. Oh my god. And plus it's my birthday in a few days as I'm recording this, but as I upload it, obviously it's literally a while ago. So, cheers. Ah, man, I'm so fucking drunk. Anyways, today we're going to be watching the tool system speedrun for Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2. Most likely or not, the Sonic story, or rather, for Sonic Adventure 2's case, the hero side story. There's also, I also want to watch the Sonic 06 task, because it's sort of closest to the Sonic Adventure 3 we're close in. But it's clear to see I'm on this certain page here, but we'll talk more about that later. For right now, let's just go and watch the Sonic Adventure task, and let's identify some certain tips and tricks that we're doing. This is mostly Sonic story only. And my head is all over the place, man. I'm so drunk. And, this is Sonic story only. There's no Tails, no Knuckles, no Amy, no Gamma, and no Big. Primarily Sonic story, because it's the fastest story of the entire game. Now, obviously, when there's a lot of, like, cutscenes and everything else, that will most likely be skipped. We'll have to see how this goes. To start things off, there was a spin dash sound, and I'm guessing the model was already at Chaos. Right now, he's just literally spin dashing to him. Oh, he got hit. Invalid. Invalid. I guess you cannot hit him on the third hit. And I'm assuming that right there is probably RNG, but I'm not sure. And right there is like a temporary glitch that is not really a competitive advantage, but more of just for a fun glitch. He basically hit the signpost at the exact same frame, where pretty much he will basically go into a knockout position and just literally cancel out the victory dance. And earlier you just saw yourself a sequence jump at a very specific like spot. Like earlier on, and yeah, he was able to jump into another part of the level without even going towards a certain bit. Clearly, as you can see during Sonic Adventure days, because of the more variety of movement, you're able to just easily like go through a lot by constantly just doing the constant spin dash, because like that's sort of a thing. And like clearly this task is definitely like skipping sections like it's nobody's business. And the time for this first level is 58 seconds. That's like twice the amount of record that you can take from the first one. And clearly he's also getting the Lightspeed Dash bracelet early, and he's doing a spin dash glitch to get himself already in Casino. So he skipped level 2 and also the boss fight, and he also did a jump dash up the ceiling and into the vault. He is breaking and entering. Arrest him. So clearly there's a lot of skipping. Also because like you got there at a point where you're not supposed to basically skip a lot of series events. But I guess you can also sort of do your levels out of order. As long as like you play like I guess like every single emerald, I'm not sure. But, yeah, he got the Chaos Emerald, he got the Casino Night Zone Emerald early. And now he's doing this boss. And right now he's doing Out of Bounds. What can he do there, you may ask? Not very much, but he's able to get himself a triple homing attack there. And that'll basically, like, take the boss like that. And now he's inside Tails' workshop that is partially out of bounds. The out-of-bounds version of Tails' workshop. But yeah, there's a lot of, like, very fast movement in terms of, like, Sonic Adventure tasks, and, like, there's even, and with a 3D game like Sonic Adventure, you cannot, like, break the boundaries as far as Sonic Adventure would do. Like, this game's utilizing so many unique tricks. Especially slight, inchly out-of-bounds tricks on the tip of the edge, and very precise movement. I'm gonna drink more alcohol. Other than that, there's clearly a lot of movement. As you can see there, he was in a, like, when he was doing a few wall jumps. Also, that right there is a restart frame. So, like, this is sort of, like, the fastest way to, like, say... So, when you begin Windy Valley, you start by flying up in the air. But when you restart the level, you start by falling down. So, utilizing the restart will basically make you spawn in Windy Valley faster, because you're falling down, not going up and then down. But I digress. Clearly this task knows exactly where to land on, and knows where the death planes are, because death planes can easily just, like, make or break a run. As much as I want to say that some of these movements is non-taskable, I want to say you could, actually. Although, I don't really see the point of, like, utilizing the out-of-bounds tricks. Because they're so dangerous and so risky that, would you try that? I'll leave that up to you. Right there, he just literally bounced from into the loading zone and into, like, back in. But other than that, these are, like, mostly for fun tricks. When you grab a power-up, it's like an automatic thing, like, you don't... Like, once you do that, theoretically, basically what happens is, like, you do that, and, yeah. So now we're entering Casino, where the loading zone of the casino is... And that activates the cutscene because we already cleared Casino Night Zone. So he's doing, like, earlier levels early. Ugh. And for fun, he decides to talk to this guy while also entering the bus. That is interesting. Anyway, so overall, most of it is literally, like, say, pretty tight. And obviously, they had to frame perfect that. Alright, now watch this. He literally jump dashed a lot. There's a lot of jump dashing. He even sequence break through there. Okay, screw the snowboarding section. We're not doing that. We're just gonna fall down. We're just gonna fall all the way down to pretty much the ending bit. We're literally not doing the, snowboarding segment. And I guess in, like, the course is designed where it goes around a sort of a circle thing. So I guess from there, like, the end of the level is technically underneath the entrance to that area. How does that make any sense? Well, let's see. Maybe we should probably study the actual layout of the map. If I can find a map on Google, then I'll post it on your screen right now. But if I can't, then yeah, also you can't even land on that. But yeah, you skip Ice Cap without even needing to do the snowboarding section, which is probably the most fun part of this entire thing. Ah, man. Now we're heading to the Knuckles fight. Now watch him brutally murder Knuckles. Although this is 100% non-pass brute, I'll say that. Now moving on to, of course, Chaos 4, and this one is more of a waiting game than anything, so I don't even know if the task can find a way to fast forward this. This boss is most likely a waiting game. Like, even I find this as the most boring boss in the entire game. And clearly the task is just literally fooling around, trying to mock the boss. And clearly, like, there's literally no way you can go any faster than this. Because you can only hit him when he rises up. Alright, we're back about that. So literally, this boss is literally just a waiting game. You can't fast forward this any faster. So, yeah. So yeah, you can't fast forward that any faster, so I'm just gonna move on. This one is another automated section, so you can't fast forward this either. So as such, I'm just gonna skip ahead. I'm just gonna fast forward. This is automated. You can't get this any faster than normal. Alright, actually, let me rewind. Right here. That'll do. Any automated sections, I'm gonna try to just skip ahead. You literally jump into the train tracks. There's clearly a lot of clipping involving into this run. Oh, watch this. Imagine... Okay, no. I was about to say, like, is he gonna enter the racetrack without even, like, utilizing a cart? No, he's still using a cart. I think a cart is still faster. I think the fastest... Is Pink the fastest cart? Also, clearly here, he knows the route very well. Again, if there's a map online that I can utilize that to figure out where he's actually going and how he's able to just clip into some of these segments. And he's on the rails of the track, not on the track. He's on the rails, like the side rails, where you're pretty much the most unsafe of them all. And here he literally avoided the roller coaster ride, which basically made him skip an entire section and go straight to the capsule.
Yeah, not bad.
Oh my god.
Twinkle Park.
After this recording section, I think I'm gonna get some sleep. Now for the fastest level in the game, Speed Highway. This level is made to be fast. Also entering Big the Cat's elevator just to get into Speed Highway quicker. And then this area right there is like an area that'll lead over to an extra life. Right here's the helicopter pad. Man. Or rather the second helicopter pad. Man. You know, if Tails, I think, you know, because you can play as Tails. I wonder if Tails can actually have that route. I'll have to, like, look at the task for Tails, because I think he can go that way. You get a significantly lead over Robotnik. This, well, besides getting the speed shoes, you can't even fast forward any farther. But overall, it is like a straight down speed spin dash down the skyscraper. And yeah, and then right into the loading zone. And then clip right into that building, okay. I love clipping through buildings. I wonder what people inside the building are thinking, like, what's that blur that just went through that wall? Anyways. Yeah, enter Station Square, which you're unable to do until afterwards, but he just clipped in there like it's nobody's business. And that pretty much instantly activated the loading zone. Next thing's next is going to Red Mountain. So I think he's gonna skip the Ancient Light, I'm pretty sure. No, he's actually getting it. Cause like, if there's a way to skip the Ancient Light, then good. Cause I figured you would clip through that gate somehow, but no, that's not really the case. I figured he would find a way, but I guess the task never found a way to skip through that gate. Who knows, maybe later in development there was a way. Cause like, I will say though, the only uses of the Ancient Light is literally that spot. There's no other point in the game that you need to use the Ancient Light other than that spot in particular. So, like, if he was able to avoid that spot, like, avoid that Ancient Light, and just literally just go into Red Mountain without it, that could save a lot of time. But nope, that ain't the case. And you can clearly see here, the task is literally fucking around with the walls, doing spin dashes on the walls, and literally just, like, say, fuck gravity, and we're just gonna utilize the walls to, get somewhere quicker, because the task is able to do that. Did we skip any levels? I'm not sure. This is another automated section. Fast forward. Fast forwarding, because there's clearly nothing here. Alright, right there's good. Entering the egg carrier. How fast can you get to the cutscene?
This thing is really huge. Don't get too many ideas, you.
Let's see, I think that's like 1 full second. I'm not sure. Oh, apparently you can't skip this cutscene.
Oh, wow.
I guess it's the only cutscene you can't skip. It's like the ship transformation.
To the sky deck.
Can you not fast forward that, Ivor? But that by itself is already a pointless cutscene as it is. Now for Skydeck. Literally stand on a piece of like, literally part of scenery to just go through the level. You can stand on rails, you can stand on, like, certain parts of geometry that is mostly part of decoration, like that. That is part of decoration. But literally the task found a way to, like, make it part of, like, say, a speedrun level. The hardest part about this, when you turn to speedrunning, is, like, have your light dash particles hit the, cannons that will be shooting at you. But clearly, he found a way. And now, he just hit the capsule right before the ship tilted. And now he's just standing sideways, of course. Oh boy, wow, oh god, my head. I'm drinking some, how do I call it? I forgot what its name. It's not rum, it is, like, Burden, I'm pretty sure. I think it's Coke Burden, I'm not sure. It's Thanksgiving as I'm recording this, that's why I'm drinking. Okay. Anyways, he literally got through that E102 Gamma like nobody's business. And, now we're moving on to, of course, Chaos 6. He didn't need to get on the bridge, he needs to go underneath the bridge. I think this one, I mean, you can also use the light speed attack to actually kill this boss faster. That's probably your best bet. Is to use the light speed attack. So I guess, maybe you can skip through a red door, but at the same time you can't kill this boss faster if you do it. Because, like, if you skip the light speed attack, you won't kill this boss faster. Light speed attack is your key on defeating this boss a lot quicker. So I want to say there is a skip to that door, but because like utilizing the light speed attack is probably your best bet if you want to win it. Then we have Lost World, which again he is literally just spin dashing all the way through, jumping through a bunch of terrain, skipped the door puzzle. Walked on the wall, because Sonic can do that, he can walk on walls, even if the walls don't really make sense in context. And then just clip through a lot of things. Then we're just going faster. Even the Indiana Jones boulder can still catch up to you, dude. That's just really crazy stuff, man. Look at this dude! He literally just went to, like, certain parts of the level when he shouldn't need to.
Yeah, not bad.
This is crazy. Literally just a straight spin dash. I think it's possible not to tap. What you gotta do is, like, just repeatedly tap that B button. And most likely or not, he is only spin dashing. Also, he completed that puzzle before he entered the door, which makes me question, is it even possible to enter that door without even, like, say, solving the puzzle? And I want to say yes, but considering the task did it, I'm going to say no. Now, Final Egg, the last level in the game. He switched to free cam for a brief moment, because I feel like this level is really weird, because, like, even the non-bottomless pit stuff that looks like not bottomless pit actually is bottomless pit. He clipped through the elevator, and then just falling out of certain geometry, avoiding the depth zones, and literally made himself, I can't even see, land into the end. I thought so. I have a feeling it's gonna land straight into the end, because of how the level is circulated. Like, most likely or not, the entrance is way above the exit. So, like, the capsule, or emerald, or gold ring, even though gold rings are not even in this game, is literally, it's literally underneath the entrance. literally the goal ring or the end of the level is most likely or not underneath, way underneath the entrance. Also, this boss you cannot fast forward, but yeah, this boss you literally cannot fast forward. This boss is another one of those waiting game levels, so you can't fast forward this boss. There's no way that you can, wait, did he hit him there? No, he didn't. It looked like he hit him there. You can definitely hit him there before he spawns, so that could be something. I'm wondering, should I watch this? Because most likely or not, it's literally just a waiting game. And most of the times where he's dodging is most likely him just showing off, because he's a task. He can dodge things like last possible frame perfect. And he's even like homing attacking the reticles when he didn't really need to. Homing attack these like bits of the geometry. And my head hurts. We're not even in the second video. I want to get to the second video first. Oh, there's a typical BLJ for Sonic. Again, this is primarily, or not, very crazy movement, and also unnecessarily show off that he's showing off right now. Right now he's on the tip of the platform, and he's just perfectly fine.
Watch out. He's up to something.
Alright, let me go ahead and move on to the next video, because this is literally the last movement that he has to do. He literally stood still. So what was that about? He literally stood still and literally nothing happened. And an ad plays, because the video knows itself that it's the end of the video anyways. Moving on to the second task. That was crazy shit, I will say that. That was crazy shit. Moving on to the second task, because we only have so much time. This video is definitely going to be at least an hour long, so we're going to get a lot of stuff done. And again, this one's the hero story, which will focus on Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. And, we're gonna have to see how all this goes. Obviously, a lot of cutscenes are being skipped. He was able to move a little bit with that snowboard, a little bit farther, but not very much. Oh my god, is there an ad, or what is going on? Whoa! Why is the video lagging? Okay, hold on, let me rewind. Okay, start the video from scratch. Let's try it again. Anyway, so of course he's just going really fast on it, and last possible second just land on the ramp. So far so good. The movement is literally just pure movement. Just snowboard down the hill without even hitting a single car. If you hit a single car, then you'll lose all your speed. After that, it lands on the rail, okay. And then just literally just fast forward everything without missing a single beat. Skip the ramp because it's a lot faster. And then he literally going out of boundaries, like hitting the ramp at a certain angle, and he literally jumped into the buildings, which send them out of bounds. And now we're in the rail segment, which I can't even see. And now he's already in the truck. Let's see, can he outrun the truck? He jumped via ramp at an angle, and he's gonna probably go way fetch. I wonder, can I even see the truck? I don't see the truck anymore, he's gone. And then literally head to the goal ring. By the way, you may notice that there's a little bit of, like, unvisual borders. There's a little bit of unvisual borders on the side here, and then there's, like, a gray area. I think this is part of task just to get a full view. I'm not sure. But, most of the fade-ins are in the middle of the screen. Also, earlier you may notice that he just literally just, like, resetted the game. He literally reset the game and then relaunched the game. and then just start the level up, because it's sort of faster than, of course, like, reloading the area. Because the moment you defeat the boss or get the gold ring, then that is basically your best opportunity to reset. Once you defeat the boss or beat a stage, the game saves, and that's your opportunity to reset. Next up is like the Master Emerald pieces and treasure hunting stages. These stages in both Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2 are RNG. So in order for like the task to get really perfect RNG, he has to have really good luck on his side. Also there, he literally, basically what it is, he defeated the boss, but he also died. But what happened there is that dying on the exact same frame as the boss dying is basically your best bet to, like, win this. Because there's a lot of, like, utilizing, like, save manipulation, and there's a lot of RNG involved. Well, most likely or not, it is, like, Knuckles RNG. You can also, once again, use stuff that is meant for decoration or level progression as, like, a way to, like, get somewhere quicker. Like, staying on these rails here. Staying on the rails of the elevator. And then just staying on the top of the rails just to move on to the upper section without even need to, like, go anywhere. There's also a lot of, like, precise targeting in advance. He jumped on that gas tank and literally skipped everything. By the way, I think there's also two categories for Sonic Adventure 2. There is New Game Plus, where the character already has all the upgrades, and then there is regular New Game, where the character doesn't have all the upgrades. And with the upgrades, you can probably perform like certain sequence breaking before you have to get the upgrade. Now, to be frank, I'm not even sure if, like, these people got the S rank. Well, not the S rank, the A rank. He did a half loop and then jumped into it. Because a lot of this movement is really crazy. Grab the light shoes. I want to say that you probably can beat the game without them, but maybe not. Walked up on the walls, because, like, that's what Sonic can do because of the physics engine. You can walk on walls if you know how to utilize them properly. I think it's gonna get the short one, I'm pretty sure. 800 points, so yeah, that is definitely the bottom one, not the top one. Obviously, it's a speedrun. You can't really say much for that. And then just go straight down, ignores capsules, because I think the capsules just make you stall for a little bit, I'm not sure. And then, again, do a half loop to literally just, like, say, screw the level design, I'm actually just gonna get straight to the end. Oh my god. I'm gonna finish my alcohol.
That blue hedgehog.
I dug again of all places.
Faker, I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Huh?
You're not even good enough to make my fake.
There's no time to play games. You won't even get the chance.
Alright.
I'm the cool. Oh, I see. Darn. Not bad for an imposter.
Literally falls into the pit at the exact frame as dying on the boss. Most of the time, this guy is utilizing soft resetting to basically, like, say, yeah, this guy's utilizing soft resetting just to get to certain points easily.
Hurry and get back here right now before the island blows up with you.
Also, these in-levels cutscenes, you cannot skip. You have to watch these cutscenes. Oh, there's a live icon without even the capsule showing up. Obviously, because there's supposed to be a border right there. Because there's supposed to be a border on the left. You're clearly not supposed to see that. I don't know. Clearly fast forward stuff. And again, another wall. Utilizing a lot of walls. That's basically what the task is utilizing. Because you can run almost anywhere. Even if it makes no sense. I wish they made, like, a lot of the non-decorative stuff, like, say, phase through. Because they made most of the stuff that were, like, part of a background a phase through object. Like, there's some objects in the background that is clearly phase through. And then there's some objects in the background that is actually real. And, there were also times where you'd gone through checkpoints and got speed shoes. And speed shoes is also the key to fast forward. Look, we made it 1 minute. And, like, when the bomb's supposed to explode in under, like, 8 minutes or so, it may as well be, like, the Shadow cutscene speed. Because by the time Shadow rescue Rouges, that is where the thing is supposed to activate. Well, actually not really, because in Shadow's cutscene, it's literally around 28 seconds, so, like, if there's a task that is somewhat in par with, like, Shadow's cutscene in terms of, like, finishing it fastly, then, good luck to him. And again, like, this Knuckles section is 100% RNG. So, like, RNG and tasks is, like, you might as well have to replay the task, like, multiple times till you get a run that you're good with. And because, like, the task is most likely or not a video that you made slowly along the way, frame by frame, and you have to keep replaying it until the game works in your favor, I would think, like, the task took a long time to, get this task ready, and hope to get these, like, Master Emerald pieces all line up, and hoping that, basically, it will work in its favor. And again, the, Master Emerald pieces are 100% RNG, and for, like, Death Chamber's Chase, which is, like, a later level in the game, most speedrunners would have to constantly die until they get the Master Emerald pieces to line up properly. Most of the time, they don't. Right there, he literally jumped over the gate fence. Wish I could do that, but I think it's like full momentum based is how I was able to do it. And of course, there's a secret area that regards, like, say, utilizing that. And also, if you're quick enough, you can just hit that. You can activate the trap, activate the switch, and of course, just make yourself onto the elevator thing without even going up the entire slope. Obviously, sometimes the tasks will have to wait because there's certain segments that you cannot fast forward through. And then, of course, there's some sections that you can just skip ahead. But most of all, so far for this level, it is 100% pure movement. Now, overall, this level is pretty much all over the place, man. Planet of the Chaos. I also noticed that, just noticed now, it's like a reference to Planets of the Apes, which is like a movie series. I'm not sure. Clock Mine, once again another RNG spot. He's not gonna need the deep breathing bracelet. I don't think he needs it. So he's gonna skip that. He's gonna get all the emeralds. So, I'm not sure how lucky he is on this task in terms of, like, getting all the emeralds, because all these emeralds are, like, perfectly located. And again, like I said, the Master Emerald pieces are RNG. So, either the tasker took a lot of time constantly resetting and hoping that the Master Emerald pieces line up, or B, he spliced it. I honestly don't even know at this point. Now we're heading over to the cart level of Sonic's, which is chasing the president. Now, did the task actually do something to skip part of the track? I don't honestly think so. I think most of this is just pure movement, and I think he avoided a single wall and a single car, which is mission objectives on Mission 3 and Mission 4.
I'm getting closer.
He probably did this run without touching a single car and a single wall. Though I'd be surprised if he actually did hit something. Oh, he hit a wall, but I also think he hit it in a certain way that will sort of like won't affect his movement very much. So like if you hit a wall at a certain angle, then it won't actually discourage your speed. Although cars will definitely 100% take that. But look how fast this is, man. And in order to get an S rank, or an A rank, actually, I keep saying S rank when this is Sonic Adventure 2 and not Sonic 06. In order to get an A rank on this level, you need to beat this level as fast as you possibly can. And, for this level, the, world record, I honestly don't know. I have to look it up in between. But this is definitely worthy of an S rank instead of an A rank. This is not worthy of an A rank. This is worthy of an S rank. This is way faster than the A rank requirement. Probably twice as fast. But I'm probably over-exaggerating. I'm just making up things as I go. And every opportunity he gets a little bit of range to get enough power boost. Right now, he's as fast as he can ever be. And, you cannot outrun the president. Because once you touch the president, then here you are at the exact same speed. A rank. A! A! That's what some Tommy Johnny calls his rankings. Now for Hidden Base. Again, a lot of particular jumping. He literally jumped on top of that tank and then just skipped that. And then walks into Collision. Something that I wish was in every level of Sonic, but nope. Utilizing his booster ability to hover almost over everything and go over certain terrain. And then there's some parts that you can barely make. That makes me question, I think it's possible to do it non-tasks. It's just gonna require a perfectly skilled human to do it, like Cheese 05 or Simple Flips. Worser probably because, like, he's the Sonic speedrunner or someone like that. Oh my god, I'm getting a little bit dizzy. Dude, there's a pause sound effect. I think he is pause buffering to get perfect jumps. I hear some pauses, but I don't see it visually. Maybe he is pausing. If you guys can see the pause, let me know. But, I think he's pause buffering to get, like, way much better height than he normally should be. Pause buffering is probably another way to, like, get, like, precise, like, stuff out of the way. Or precise stuff faster. Other than that, oh boy, man, my head's still spinning. Other than that, not very much. Oh boy. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving, even though this video is uploaded way advanced. I'm recording this on Thanksgiving. Or rather, after Thanksgiving party, to be exact. Overall, there's a lot of clipping through walls, skipping a lot of unimportant sections. He didn't even activate the hourglass in this, did he? And doing a lot of bouncing. Bouncing down, like, slopes is probably the fastest way to go through it. Doing a lot of bouncing. a lot of bouncing, and holy crap, he just literally zoomed through this level like he doesn't even care of anything. This is like, I don't even think that's human impossible. This is the level where usually the human player would die until all of the stuff lines up by a flame. Because other than that, it is pure RNG, if that's gonna be the case. Also, I did see the key temporarily, that's weird.
I found him.
But clearly, this guy designed a path where he has to get the 3 MacGuffins the fastest way possible. And I'm assuming, like, he obviously made sure that RNG was completely on his side. Again, the Master Emerald pieces and the keys are 100% RNG, so trying to get, like, a perfect task out of it is literally not easily possible. Because it requires, like, hopefully Knuckles to get probably the best luck he can possibly get. Not even a human can get that luck. So earlier on, he actually went underneath the boss. And literally said, he didn't go around the entire thing. He literally got hit by the boss, went underneath him, and literally finished it like that. Moving on to the egg golem. He did a bounce, he did a super bounce, which is one of those type of glitches that will get you into a unused room, or rather a room that is not typical in the game, which if you use in Crazy Gadget, you can use that to get to the goal ring and also die at the exact same frame. And once you utilize that, you can somersault on the key, and that'll basically get you to pretty much the test room. The unused test room. Well, it's not really unused. It's definitely used for testing, obviously. But, if this guy gonna use it, most likely he will, but I don't think he's gonna use it to, get to the test room. I think he's gonna use it to at least get through the game faster. We'll talk about when we get to it. Now we have Space Gadget. And if you get sucked into the void of space, that's basically the end of you. So far so good, this run is pure movement. Any, like, door that has a dynamite in it is a death zone. I wish you could rocket ride. But unfortunately that ain't the case. It's not Fortnite, this is Sonic Adventure 2. If you can rocket ride, then maybe it can help out a lot. But unfortunately ain't the case. Oh, he's clipping. Clip through the top left there. Now he's guiding himself into the void of space. Probably take a lot of muscle memory. And I think I have seen, like, a non-tasker actually do this trick. It is a blind maneuver, I'll say that. And it'll take a lot of getting used to figure out where you're supposed to go to. And that will lead over straight to pretty much the goal ring. Because you can do this to go straight to the goal ring without needing to, like, say, go through the rest of the level and even shoot as many targets as you possibly could. He's letting go now, and then just literally fall into the goal ring. Whoa, I'm circling. Getting a little bit tipsy. 45 minutes. I'm pretty sure this task is gonna finish before then. 1 hour and 26 minutes. This task is totally gonna finish before then. Now for more RNG manipulation. As you can see here, the task pretty much knows where every single emerald location is, as he just basically went to an emerald location that's not even being marked on the radar. 2 of them now. So I think he got, like, most of the emerald locations memorized, or all the emerald locations written down. So I could plan out the perfect route to get this go by faster. Like, even the ones that are not on the radar. So it is, like, pretty insane. Again, it is 100% RNG manipulation.
I will take it from you.
Literally just constantly drop dash him. Take that, Rouge. And then fall into the lava somehow. You can't even, like, die to the lava in this one. Alright, now for Crazy Gadget. This will be a Crazy Gadget, I'll say that. Utilizing walls, which only certain points in this level you can easily manipulate. Most likely or not, they're gonna be utilizing a lot of, like, the gravity to get somewhere quicker. Like, go left, and then the game thinks he's supposed to be going left, but because he's just been dashing on certain walls, he just literally went right. Oh, let me just fall into the goal ring? Yes, he did. He falled into the goal ring. Didn't even need to, like, go into a puzzle room. So all what's left, of course, is a boss fight, the final rush, and of course another boss fight. And that's basically it for the hero story. This guy knows how to easily, like, just dodge by mere seconds. Now for Final Rush. Now this level, I've seen the regular speedrun on like how this trick was supposed to be made. It's utilizing a certain, like, out of bounds trick to avoid a ton of death planes if possible. So just doing a bounce bracelet on a certain angle. Like, I think it's like right about here. Yes, it is. So he bounce bracelet at an angle, avoided a ton of the death planes, and then just falls down into the goal ring. Again, if you utilize the map, like, if you actually, say, like, have an entire up view map of the entire level, you can see where the goal ring is located, but use a section that is directly above the goal ring to reach it. You can skip a lot of geometry if you know how to avoid the death planes.
Yes.
And usually Sonic would be a fiery falling ball down by now, but nope, not really. But that's okay.
Before this is over, I'll show you the true power of...
Now for this one, he's literally going to be walking on top of Shadow. Not even going to let him go. He's even committing to death. And that is basically the Sonic the Hedgehog Adventure 2 Battle Task. And an advertisement popped up, which means, like, I am not gonna go through that. Oh boy. Yeah, that's the Sonic Adventure 2 Task, ladies and gentlemen. Now moving on to the Sonic 06 speedrun / task. Maybe I'll show some task footage clips. But other than that, what's going on here is I'm gonna be just gonna be watching a normal speedrun, because, like, there's ways to, like, say, just do a speedrun, but there's not an actual task for this. I want to find a task, but I can never find a task. Now, there's an 80% category. There's also a no MGS category, which let's see the rules on that. So, for the category rules, timing starts from this Sonic Start Select screen. Timing ends with the Mission Select Glitch is prohibited from this category. There's a certain glitch called the Mission Select Glitch. And that can be used to basically beat the game in approximately under, like, 15 minutes. World record for this is 13 minutes. For emulator, actually, it is 10 minutes because it is utilizing a non-glitch system, which most likely or not will just skip a lot of the load times. I think the emulator version pretty much skipped most of the cutscenes. I'm not sure what the emulator version is, but the emulator version is literally the fastest version. It's also the only run. Bro, why is no one speedrunning on emulator? It's literally the world record right now. in terms of like any percent, because like Xbox 360, 13 minutes, 18 seconds. Emulator, 10 minutes, 34 seconds. So like, what is the deal here? I don't know. Well, considering the emulator's like the fastest version, I'll probably just watch this version because it is the fastest version. And I guess like what's the difference is probably the emulator. Well, not the emulator, the load times probably. It's probably the load times is what made it faster. I honestly have no idea. Alright, let's watch the typical speedrun of Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. Sonic Story, any percent EMU, because EMU is probably the fastest. Like, approximately 10 minutes and 34 seconds. So, we'll have to see what this is.
I really can't. Oh, gee, bro.
Alright, let's see here. How fast are the load times? That's like 5 seconds at best, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's literally fast load times on emulator. The emulator may as well be the improvement mod at this point, because emulators are literally faster in load times are literally faster on emulator.
Still not used to the load being that fast. My muscle memory is just so used to mashing X or A rather than doing nothing else.
Also, I apologize for just also talking over this, but like, obviously I'm watching this. But clearly right now, so far so good. It is literally a on-straight run on being as fast as possible. And again, the game doesn't have an autosave, so you can't really easily... Here, you know, let me turn this down.
If you're not good at that, and you make sound effects that
let me turn that down.
over and over.
So, anyways, so far this run is literally, again, 100% pure movement. This is not a task. This is like the highest fastest run. So I made myself to Wave Ocean. And, I'm looking for any potential skips, but I honestly don't think there's any. Because again, it is... Whoa, okay. He just homing attacks on that rock. And then just manipulates on the loop-de-loop. What manipulation are you doing on the loop-de-loop? Okay, sitting on an angle. Okay.
Fuck it, go for it. Finger. Whatever.
Whoa! He did a pause buffer and then just did a very steep homing attack. Like I said, Sonic 06 is a very buggy game. So, homing attack in a certain way, you could just zoom like that. And there was a glitch that I saw when Some Call Me Johnny was doing super hard mode. There was a glitch of Rouge where if you just land at a very precise frame, it requires a lot of pause buffering. You'll be able to zoom up into the sky and literally go wherever the hell you want. Again, this thing is 100% pure movement. For this one, he used Tails to swim straight to the island. Straight to the island. He didn't need to go through this other section. Yeah, you can actually do that. And you don't even need to close the gate. Just swim to the gate, activate the loading zone, and you win. Also, hold on. I accidentally have to close exit pages because, like, literally something is broken here. Might want to give me a moment.
I don't know about that one.
Okay, no, the run's still going.
No.
Let me rewind, actually. So now we have the Mach Speed sections, of course. So far, so good. In order for me to be a significant run, he would not have to hit a single object. In order for him to get a very significant run. Other than that, like, so far the run is literally just like, homing attack a certain engine. He jumped over the ramp. Because I guess the ramp is slower than just, like, jumping over it. He didn't jump over that ramp because, like, it's gonna lead to pretty much a death zone if he doesn't jump. A lot of these sections are really slow. Even the Mach Speed section isn't as fast as it normally should be. Then we got this loop segment.
I'll just get the jump. I didn't get the jump.
He didn't get the jump, which means, like, things are gonna be, which means this run's not very well.
That's not good.
But you can jump off of that scripted loop and actually just make the jump normally.
Okay, I'm actually getting frustrated now. Now that I've been through one level and I've gotten a time I'm not happy with, now I'm starting to feel actually frustrated.
Like I said, this is emulator. This is like basically what makes the load times a lot faster, which is why I was able to save a lot of time.
First try. See?
He homing attacked through the door, entered into the building, go through someone's living room, etc., etc., etc. Not really. He just literally got out of bounds. And then talked to the girl, because, like, it just literally skipped the slide upgrade altogether.
You're shitting me. No, they're not. I didn't get this far. Look
From
at
there,
that.
he basically take cares of the egg server's boss normally, because I think, like, you cannot get through this faster besides, like, hitting the statues in perfect succession on first try. But that's probably the only way he's able to, that's probably the only way, is to hit both these statues first try.
I can take him out if I hit that pipe right.
That's my silver impression.
If I hit that pipe right, huh? Sure. Anyways, he got him through that, of course. And I think after Dusty Desert.
Inspector Gadget.
So according to the XSplit here, it says after the silver fight, now he's going to be utilizing the glitch.
Inspector Gadget is so
We'll be able to see the glitch in action, don't you worry.
Dr. Claw. Those planet. Sea monkeys, there you go.
He's doing Inspector Gadget references, okay.
Inspector Gadget.
Anyway, so now he's basically carrying a leash. Going through this entire death sentence,
That's the wrong
very precise position. That was really, like, he knows where to go to skip certain sections. To skip certain sections of a level without even needing to actually go through certain sections. Obviously, utilizing the Orb of Death, you can skip a lot of sections, and homing attacking up a slope, that can go a little bit faster. Not too fast, but fast enough. And he did say that a jump miss on Wave Ocean is what's going to cost him a little bit of time. And considering there's only one run in the speedrun category, because there's only one run in this speedrun category of emulator Xbox 360, then it could mean, like, literally anyone can try to do it. But also the thing with emulator is that, like, because, like, there's no CD-ROM, that's why the load times are faster. Either that, or his PC is literally faster as well.
The source of the hello is,
I don't know.
the Hollywood masterpiece who killed Captain Alex, which I'm sure many of you know about at this point.
Okay. Now here's the silver boss fight. But so far, he just spawns the boss.
I wasn't thinking.
Oh, he lost some time there.
That's the ultimate, like, mark of shame in this game, is having that happen.
He literally wasted time there by getting caught. That's no good. I wish there was a task for this, so that this entire, like, MGS run. But unfortunately, like, this is gonna have to be the closest I'm able to get to in terms of tasks. And if you're really good, you can spawn him as he falls down. And once he falls down, that's your good opportunity to go for him.
There's a PS2 game, and it's exclusively European.
Exclusively European, you say. So now he's going to be utilizing the MSG glitch now.
I feel like I've done that.
Like Sonic Gems Collection PS2. You're sure.
I don't care if it's midnight for me. I might still do another one.
So go after Elise.
I did look up speedruns of that, I think. Not real often.
So let's see here. Now he's going to this random town mission, and then he's saying no. Okay. So this is like manipulation. So he's talking to this town mission, constantly saying no, then homing attack, constantly saying no, homing attack. So what does this glitch involve? I'm guessing he's trying to get himself inside of this building. That's what I'm assuming what's going to be happening. Because, like, every homing attack is trying to get inside this building. Or, if not Sonic getting into this building, then it is literally the pedestrian trying to clip inside the building. So, he's definitely maneuvering this pedestrian in a certain way. That's what I'm wondering. And every time he says no, he homing attacks. And at the same time, he's like, press A like 5 times and press down. 5 A's, press down. 5 A's, press down. That's probably what it is. Slowly maneuvering his way to pretty much the water bottomless pit behind Sonic. And I'm guessing what Sonic is saying is, if I'm going down, I'm taking you with me. And basically what's going on here is basically he died, but the option on the bottom right is still there. So as long as he doesn't press A, then he's pretty much good. Now he's saving, he's continuing.
Well,
He still has the yes prompt on the screen. And I'm assuming, like, I'm not sure if he's pushing, like, start. But on the exact same frame when the mission starts, he pushed A, and now he's in the mission, and now he's starting. And now he is dying.
I don't actually know how to do the load skip properly, Turbo.
The load skip? Well, I'll be surprised if he actually did it first try. Anyway, so he did the MSG glitch. It's sort of like Ace from... And literally right there, you just get straight to the credits. Alright, so... What this basically is, if you're unfamiliar with, like, say, Super Mario World, credits warp, or recently, the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Ace. Basically what it is manipulating code to line up values to skip straight to the credits somehow. That's basically what this guy did. And because Sonic 06 is a buggy mess, it's probably so easy to actually do. So, yeah, this is called, like, mission, game, skip or something like that. And, again, he's utilizing the emulator version, so, as such, like, the fastest way he ever did it was basically that. I think I had enough for today's video, but, and also I'm so drunk, but I wanted to, of course, record this video. As the last, like, task video recorded I wanted to record for today, and, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and, how, like, speedrunning has evolved over the years. We've looked at pretty much the free adventure games at best, so that's pretty well thought out. But as always, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like in this video. Again, sources are in the description if you guys want to look at it. And, without further said, Mardiman641 signing out. Have yourself a fantastic night, and I'll see you legends in the next one. Good night, guys.